Outdoor horror story. The night hung heavy with an oppressive darkness as a thick shroud of mist enveloped the forest, rendering the moon's glow a mere memory. A chill wind whispered through the trees, rustling the leaves with eerie insistence. Air was heavy with a foreboding sense of dread. In the heart of this sinister wilderness, four intrepid friends had ventured for a weekend camping trip. Sarah, the adventurous soul, had proposed the expedition, promising a thrilling experience. Her companions, Jake, Mia, and Alex, had all eagerly agreed, imagining a rustic weekend of camaraderie and nature. Did they know that their journey into the wilderness would become a nightmarish descent into the unknown? They had arrived earlier that day, setting up camp at a picturesque clearing deep within the woods. A roaring campfire provided a comforting glow, momentarily pushing back the encroaching shadows. Tales of ghost stories and legends had fueled their imaginations, but it was all in good fun, or so they thought. As the night descended upon them, the forest seemed to come alive with unsettling sounds. The distant howls of unseen creatures echoed through the trees, and the occasional snap of a twig sent shivers down their spines. Sarah, trying to maintain her composure, laughed nervously, attributing the strange noises to the vivid imaginations of her friends. But then, something peculiar happened. The campfire, which had burned brightly moments before, flickered and dimmed, casting long, wavering shadows across their faces. Jake, the most skeptical of the group, nervously poked at the fire, trying to reignite it. Mia, always attuned to her surroundings, suddenly gasped. Her flashlight was aimed at a thick cluster of trees on the edge of the clearing. They all turned to see what had startled her. It was a silhouette, a grotesque figure, swaying eerily in the distance. The figure moved closer, emerging from the darkness like a phantom. It was tall and lanky, its limbs unnaturally elongated, and its face hidden beneath a hood. Panic seized them, their hearts pounding in unison. With trembling hands, Sarah called out, "Who's there? What do you want?" The figure remained silent, continuing its slow advance. Fear gnawed at their sanity, their once bold resolve crumbling into desperate terror. Alex clutched a heavy branch, brandishing it as if it were a weapon. But in the presence of the enigmatic figure, it felt pathetically inadequate. As the hooded intruder drew nearer, a sickening odor filled the air, a mixture of decay and something far more sinister. The campfire sputtered one final time before dying completely, plunging them into an inky blackness that mirrored the abyss of their dread. And then, with a sudden burst of malevolent energy, the figure was upon them. Its long, bony fingers reached out, touching Mia's shoulder. She screamed, a shrill cry of pure terror, and the others followed suit. Blinded by their panic, they scrambled to their feet, fleeing blindly into the woods. The forest swallowed them whole, and their cries for help were swallowed by the sinister night. The mysterious figure, its sinister purpose served, disappeared into the shadows once more, leaving only the echoes of their terror behind. The following morning, the sun cast its feeble light on the deserted campsite. There were no signs of the four friends, no trace of their harrowing encounter. Only a lingering feeling of dread remained, a chilling testament to the horrors that lurked in the heart of the unforgiving wilderness.